And in today's video, there is no good launching of rockets and nothing like that. And we're not going to use my iPad today. Due to my birthday was day before yesterday, I got plenty of gifts. And one of my favorite ones was this one, was given by my best friend Ehani gave me. So it's about assembling the rockets, and I've currently assembled all of them. It's quite hard to do that without it just again breaking up and all that. Actually, I had assembled this one GSLV, PSLV, SSLV, Aribata, and the what's this RH75 before with Mongolia, and this one it's a Chandrayaan one. But now I'm going to give you some fun facts. And I'll just show you. Okay, so I'll move a little bit. The first Indian rocket, which is RH75. It was made by Abdul Kalam. It was the first Indian rocket. And also with Dr. Vikram Sarabhai also made it, the first Indian, I should say, profession of rockets. Then this is also the first Indian rocket, and its R stands for Rohini 75, and the India is there in the rocket. Also, it's a pretty small rocket, and it's a first one. Then continuing on the timeline of ISRO, they started with their first satellite called Aryabhatta. The Aryabhatta satellite was a circular satellite that orbited the Earth for 17 days before it got deorbited, entered Earth's atmosphere and broke up. Then they started launching rockets on their own, launching satellites on their own rockets instead of using the Russian Proton, where they used for the Aryabhatta. This was the SLV. Why is not coming out? This is the SLV, and it's very hard when I put it. So the SLV was a two-stage rocket to orbit. It would launch 4-stage separation. The second stage will get it into orbit around the Earth. But this never went as planned. I guess if they never went as planned, it would always fail or something bad would happen. Then they started up with the PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. SLV standard for Satellite Launch Vehicle. This is polar orbit, and it did not just take stuff to polar orbit as I guess. It took stuff to Mars, right? And the moon. Chandrayaan 1 to Mars and Mangalyaan. And I messed it up. Chandrayaan 1 to moon and Mangalyaan to Mars. Give the years written as well. And the PSLV has also took it the second most amount of satellites, only beaten by SpaceX. SpaceX took 125 Starlink satellites on their Falcon 9 mission, and PSLV on one of its missions took 104. So there's, I think, a 21 satellite difference between both of them, or else India would have been the champ for the most number of satellites. Just put it here. Next one that they did was the Chandrayaan 1 satellite. So the Chandrayaan 1 satellite was the first Indian satellite with an actual extendable solar array. You can see it here. Also, the first satellite which had this golden shield as it entered the lunar Van Allen belt. Also, it went into orbit of the moon where using a few ion thrusters that were on it, I guess. Yes, and I don't know. I think I should have reached it by ion thrusters only. Can't use anything else. Like moon gravity assist, which is very strange. Anyway, let me go after that. Enough me getting disrupted. So, after Chandrayaan 1, also it did not just get to the moon. I think this was a Chandrayaan 2, but I think it might be also Chandrayaan 1. I think I might be wrong, so I'll do the on which I prove it used this way to go to Mars is Mangalyaan. So Mangalyaan was the first time India went to Mars, and also India is the first country to go to Mars in its first try. And now, here let me show you. Mangalyaan did not just do like NASA way where it would launch, get into orbit, fire its engine for a long time before it crossed the Van Allen belt and reached Mars. Since Van Allen belt slowed down into orbit, it did not go like this. It went into orbit, it did one burn, second burn, third burn, fourth burn, fifth burn, sixth burn, and the seventh burn which got an outer force gravity. And for Mars also it did two burns. One got it on a very eccentric orbit and then one got it on its final orbit. So now starting with the geostationary satellite launch vehicle, also named as GSLV. So the GSLV is the Indian rocket that got the first geostationary missions. This is the Mark III of it. Mark 1 and Mark 2 always exploded like this. Mark 3 also you might have saw once exploded. But Chandrayaan 2 went almost till the moon, and I was about to show that after I finish this. So let me just again go back that this was the second rocket by India which used boosters. PSLV was the first that I talked about a little time before the Chandrayaan one I talked about. Geostationary now orbit. And now let me explain geostationary orbit as I just told you now. Geostationary orbit means when you are orbiting the planet with the same time the planet takes to rotate around its axis, which for Earth is 23 hours 56 minutes and 59 seconds. Okay? And now this rocket can launch it there or to the moon. Now starting, there are two more things remaining. First is the Chandrayaan 2 lander. So the Chandrayaan 2 lander, as you know, failed. People lost control at 8,000 meters above the lunar surface, and it had then smashed into the lunar surface at extreme high speeds. But if it was a successful Chandrayaan 2 would have been that India would have landed on the moon on its first try. But now it's not right that of course it got destroyed. Chandrayaan 2 also has few landing legs, and this is the first time if it succeeded, India would have landed on another celestial body except Earth of course. And now also it has this ramp where now the rover comes to use. So the rover would come out from the spacecraft. It would be usually packed. It would come out by the ramp, which I can't show you to. It's too small as a model. It would come out of the ramp, drive out, so that the rover had solar panels. It also had rover wheels, as you know. It had two bunch of electric charge and this. And this golden covering about this spacecraft as well as going through the lunar Van Allen belt. And same for this one. And this one needed extra golden covering due to it was going to the Martian and biggest planet due to Mars as well. So you can even see here, I learned it from here. And you can see that orbit 1 went like this, orbit 2, orbit 3, orbit 4, orbit 5. You can also see how Mangalyaan went with anyone. Then there is that this option. So also, now here is the final ending, okay? Mangalyaan, I think some years or some days ago or some months ago, so took pictures of Mars's moon, Phobos. Phobos is currently like a potato shaped. You'll add, I think if you saw potatoes, you might even know it's Phobos the shape. And as Phobos, in the moon of Mars is also will one day cause a ring around it, but more on that later in next video, okay? So anyway, the solar panels that the lander will take will not charge it, you might think, will not charge it while it's inside, and that's fake. It will not charge the entire space ready to. If you look here, there are still some solar panels which are still they can't deploy. It's like the rovers. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe. Bye.